Good morning, Jackie and Tom. Just wanted to go over some of these comparables. And let's start with the first one. I went to the low, the very low, and the high as far as, anywhere in the square footage vicinity is what we're looking at, kind of with the two models. The one Diane was at, and then the last one that we looked at on Bocce, 724. So if we start at the low end, this one actually sold for over here, sold for $159.95 a square foot, and the highest selling price was $224 a square foot. And so let's just start with the first one. And again, you'll have the link below to the listing, so you can look at these on your own. Location, of course, is a big factor. This one is over close to the track, and it's also behind the shopping plaza, and there's really not any yard space to it, so that was low square footage, or low cost per square foot. It was $22.35 square foot, the Woodfall model, and you can look at all the pictures. I'll just quick look at a couple, because there's 67 of them. But it was in good shape. So again, I'll let you flip through and look at the photos on that. This was on the market, how long? It was listed back in September of last year, and it actually was on the market 188 days, and it closed in April. So now if we go to the next one, this was 1951 square foot. It's the American Bungalow model on October Street. Backing out, you can see where it's located near the southern gate. And this area in here, they don't really have much yard, not a lot of them. So this one, you look at it, it's got some yard here. And it is the two-story, 1951 square feet, and it was on the market May 4th, and only 8 days. They had it priced well, listed, closed in July at $370, and it was listed at $389. Then if we go up to Nature Court, this one was listed for $399.5, went out at $395. It's 1832 square feet. It's the model, the Juniper model, which is, I believe, the one that Diane showed us, or very, very similar to it. They had some models that were similar, and they gave different names. So this one's on Nature Court. So that backs right up to the tracks at $395. See, it is that same model. And it looks like the similar date range. So that's kind of what she's probably going by is, hey, we got this one over at the tracks. It sold for $395. We're way over on the west side, and lots of green space. So there's that one. And then going down to the next one, this was 2232 square feet. And this one sold for $176 a square foot. It was on the market in August of this year, on the market for 14 days, and sold at $395. Was listed at $399, and that was over on Stony as well, also very close to the tracks. Just 6 pictures on this one. Not very helpful with the pictures. And this next one $19.73 a square foot. It's called the Pine Model on Dutchess Court, which we know where Dutchess is. So that was $7.17. We were just down the street here. So this one, let's see, in relationship to Dutchess that we looked at, 721 Dutchess, that was 2017 square feet. And this one is a little bit smaller. And again, the location just down the street. This one was listed at $411. And it was listed in June, on the market 68 days, sold for $400, closed in October. And see how it compares. So this one has the back patio at $400. Diagonal tile. That back patio you could probably give a value of around $10,000. It's not always the cost of what it cost to build it. Nice flooring. And then that, of course, on Dutchess, they were asking $397 without the back patio. So he's probably got some room to move. This one on Bocce, let me just fix that here. I guess we're okay. This one on Bocce is also the Juniper model that closed over up the street a little bit from where we were just looking at. So it's the one story. And that closed at $224.38 a square foot. That's the highest. And that was listed on June 8th, 29 days. Went under contract, sold at $405, closed August 25th. It was listed for $419 and closed at $405. So again, that's probably where Diane's coming up with her pricing on the one that she has. Similar kitchen with the white cabinets. Nice flooring. And the same backyard, except this one kind of faces somebody else's backyard. Big patio. So if we go back to the map, see how the backyard faces somebody else's backyard. And then the one Diane has was over with a big green space. So that one was the one that closed out at the highest cost per square foot. This one, 716 Bocce, just down the street from the one we saw. It's the same model. It's the Sequoia. And I believe we were like right up in here. So this one that closed at $432. It was on the market for $450, and they're asking $461, $469. Let's see here. Yeah, $469,995, so $470 essentially. Same model. Different granite. This one big stainless sink, stainless appliances. So it's pretty much the same floor plan, that side room. And it shows nice when it's all furnished. So again, I'll let you look at that. So that, I would say, you know, if that one sold at $432, and that was $193.72 a square foot. That closed in July. It went on the market on May 12th, on the market 17 days, and closed at $432. That's a really good comp. I mean, it was 4 months ago. So, you know, the seller may be taking into some appreciation factor there. And then this last one, this is also the Sequoia model. This one sold for $475. This is $729 bocce. So again, like right across the street. We were, I think, like right here. This one was listed at $485 back in March. Closed in June for $475 at $213 a square foot. $213, and this one was $190, $224. No, this one's $193. So this last one again on bocce, facing back, so it's right next to the other one on bocce that closed. Again, the Sequoia at $475. So they're actually priced lower than this one. This one has carpet in that extra room downstairs. The metal sink. Again, shows nice when it's furnished. That extra room off the master. Wait a minute, this one's showing it's square interior. This was, in the one that we saw, this was all rounded. Kind of interesting. Maybe that was an option. Okay, so that's the comps, and again, you have the link below so you can look at them as well, and I'm also attaching the budget. So let's chat today.